Hello, I'm Donna Gelfand. Everyone takes Adderall. That's what the friends of Kyle Craig told his parents at his funeral. According to the Partnership for Drug-Free America, 1 out of every 10 7th through 12th graders have taken Adderall as a way of boosting their academic performance. Let me tell you briefly a story about Kyle Craig that was reported on ABC News. Kyle was a 21-year-old gifted athlete and musician going to school at Vanderbilt University in Tennessee. He joined a fraternity and he was very active and very driven academically. Kyle noticed his fraternity brothers were able to stay up late and study and then still be alert the next day and take the test and still go out on the weekend and had much more energy and stamina than he did. So Kyle learned they were taking Adderall. Kyle bought his first Adderall from a friend for $10. And then Kyle learned he could go to a physician's office, answer the questions correctly, and have his very own prescription of Adderall that his parents couldn't find out about due to patient-doctor confidentiality laws. Kyle used Adderall as a way of staying up and increasing his performance in school, and then he would be tired on the weekend, so he'd take more Adderall so that he could party and enjoy all the fraternity life and things. And Kyle developed a psychosis. No one knew that at the time. They did see that he started to withdraw a little bit from the fraternity, wasn't as quite interested in the activities, but nobody knew what was really going on. Early one morning in May, Kyle walked onto a train track and stood there as a passenger train came and ended his life. This was a terrible tragedy due to Adderall. So let me explain to you what Adderall is, why it's prescribed, and why it's abused. Adderall, by definition of Shire Pharmaceuticals, which is the company that produces Adderall, is a mixed salt of single-entity amphetamine. Adderall is an amphetamine. It was approved by the FDA in 1996 for treatment of children with attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. ADHD is a neurobehavioral disorder in childhood. In the state of Texas, Adderall is classified as a Group 2 controlled substance. Some of the reasons Adderall is abused is because people feel that it helps them academically. It increases their attention and promotes alertness. It can cause a euphoria, which is one of the reasons it's very addictive. People take it to get high. And then weight loss. There are sites where celebrities state that they use Adderall as a way of losing weight. How easy is it to get Adderall? Well, as Kyle described, or as was described about Kyle, he bought it from a friend for $10. And in the United States, in 2004, 700,000 prescriptions for Adderall were written. In sales just from Adderall that year, they topped $770 million. So there's almost everyone knows someone with a prescription for Adderall. A study from a Northeastern university sent out 150 surveys, and 16% of them said that they had taken a stimulant. And of that 16%, 96% said they preferred the stimulants that were used to treat ADHD. So students find friends and get medication from them, or they go to a doctor and answer the questions correctly. So we know what Adderall is used for, legally and illegally, how often it's used, and how easy it is to get. Now let me explain the consequences of Adderall physically and legally. Some of the possible side effects if Adderall is taken as prescribed are numerous. Agitation, hallucination, delusion, tachycardia, increased blood pressure, respiratory problems, stomach problems, visual problems, and heart problems, and there are more. Chronic abuse of Adderall can result in the following side effects: personality changes, paranoia, and psychosis that is difficult to differentiate from schizophrenia. Legally, as I said before, Adderall is a Group 2 controlled substance. This is the same category as cocaine. There's not a difference legally, it's the same category. And in the state of Texas, conviction of possession of less than 1 gram of a Group 2 controlled substance is a state jail felony. This can have repercussions on someone's life for a long time to come. I hope you learned something about Adderall and what a big deal it really is. I wanted to make sure that you knew what Adderall could do to you or someone that you care about. In conclusion, Adderall is a medication for ADHD. It is often misused for people wanting to get high, for weight loss, or for increased academic performance. It's very easy to get legally and illegally. And the side effects are devastating physically and can also be devastating legally if you were found in possession of it. Adderall is an important medication for people who truly need it. However, for people who don't, it can be devastating. Thank you.